Hey there, fanatics, this is Brighton. So there have been so many phenomenal games that have come out this year. Many of these you may be familiar with, and some you may have let slip past your radar. So I'm going to break down what I think are some of the best games to come out in 2021. Now, before I dive straight in, I just want to say that I'm not going to include any particular remakes or re-releases, much like Mass Effect or Final Fantasy, because if they weren't great games, they wouldn't have been remade. Also, this will only include games that have been released. No announcements, demos, or betas are included in this, okay? So, first, I'm going to kick it off with Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. This is an incredible third-person shooter that takes us on a journey following Ratchet and Clank as they try to put their dimension back together. With a variety of fun and unique weapons to choose from and colorful areas to explore, this game fits perfectly in line with its predecessors. And on that note, it doesn't feel like a game you really need to have played all the previous games to get into. Coming from the same studio that brought us the Spider-Man game, Insomniac, this game doesn't disappoint. Now, this is a PlayStation exclusive, so if you own a PlayStation 5 and are looking for something new, definitely go check it out. Now, for all the Xbox fans out there, I've got a game explicitly for you, and I'm sure you probably already have been playing it, Halo Infinite. This is the pinnacle of Halo that we've been waiting for so long. This game is seemingly flawless, and it's so beautifully rendered. With lovable characters and an incredible story, no Halo 5 disappointment here. And that multiplayer, God, that multiplayer, it's so well done. Better than most I've played in the last several years. 343 Industries have knocked it out of the park with this game. Now, next, I want to touch on Inscryption. This is a blended mixture of card-based strategy, escape room puzzles, and psychological horror. If you are looking for something different than any game you have played this year, Inscryption is the game for you. Dive into this twisted card game where your only goal is escaping. Filled with an intriguing story and some very deep lore, this game has surpassed the screen into its own ARG. But that's a bit too extensive to get into for this video. Now, Inscryption is currently only on PC, so I'm sorry console gamers, but if you have a PC capable of running it, please go get it now. I promise you will not regret it. Now, if you're looking for a game to get into with your favorite co-op person, the game is It Takes Two. Exploring the dark reality of divorce as a couple are transported into the dolls made by their daughter to go on the most fantastical and unexpected journey. This game is beautifully done, from gameplay to story to overall just look of it. Just a perfect blend of everything a great game entails. It Takes Two pushes boundaries of what is possible for games. It easily falls into one of the greatest games ever made, and you can get this game on any console or even on PC, so please go check this out. Now, I can't go through this without mentioning one of my favorite franchises, and their newest game that came out this year, Resident Evil: The Village. Now, I've been a fan of the series for so very long, and it was great to see them get fully back into that survival aspect of survival horror with the last game, and as a clearly direct follow-up, I was super ecstatic to play this. Directly following up Resident Evil 7, you continue as Ethan Winters as you attempt to find your daughter amongst monsters and mutated creatures. A far departure from how actiony the 5th and 6th installments were. You get to face the brutality and struggles as you make your way through the horrifying experience. And also, Lady Dimitrescu.
Let's see how special you are.
Must I say more? Now, if survival is your area of gameplay, Valheim is the game for you. An intense survival and exploration game where you fill the shoes of a Viking as you build and battle your way to glory. The game is fun solo and with your friends. And now this game doesn't feel like a grind to progress, much like all other survival games can feel. With so many different environments and enemies, there's never going to be a dull moment. This game is stunning, especially being it's still in early access, meaning there's so much more to look forward to. Now, sadly, this game is only for PC, but who knows? We were able to get Rust over on console, so hold out some hope. Now, if you're not into simulator games, let me try to convince you with Gas Station Simulator. In Gas Station Simulator, you take on the role of a gas station owner living in the desert. Your goal is to upgrade your gas station while dodging your shady loan shark of an uncle. Partake in minigames like checkouts, car repair, pick locking car trunks, and RC racing. On top of this, the developers are still adding to the game to enhance the experience. I'm not normally into simulator games, but I found myself spending a little too much time on this game. Now, if this does sound fun and interesting to you, it's currently only on PC, but no fret, it'll be coming to PlayStation and Xbox next year. That's all, folks. Those are my top games for this year. With the new year approaching, it's great to look back at all of these awesome games we've had throughout the year. But we still have so much to look forward to in 2022. You've got Dying Light 2.
I have to pick a side.
The bazaar needs good people.
You're doing great so far.
Horizon Forbidden West.
Whatever comes, I will be ready.
Gotham Knights. Pokemon Arceus. And so many more. Let me know what your favorite games of this year have been and what games you're looking forward to the most next year down in the comments. And do remember to subscribe if you want more stuff like this. Later, fanatics.